Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Michael Pineda gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So digging in now, Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Skied into very shallow right. Rosario has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. D-Roll, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Next up for the Stros, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Roll, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. The count now at 2-2. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Marte, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Another 2-2 offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third, and he's safe.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Correa is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Standing in, Colin Moran. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. .23 pitches already here in the first inning. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 2 left for the Astros. The Twins coming up. No score. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A fastball that just misses inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, right fielder, Eddie.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's just 1 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he is in there.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Blackmon on second. Buxton at first. 1 gone. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's gone 3 for 11. The 0-1 in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And the pitch on 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. Two 2-0 for the Twins left fielder.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Here he comes on 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros nothing. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-1. Popped up. Sano is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Evan Gattis now standing in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Pineda into his motion. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Tucker stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Realmuto is off at first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Jose Altuve would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out with the man at first. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackman is under it. And that retires the side. 2 left for the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Payoff pitch one more time. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Standing in, Jorge Polanco. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's gone 3 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's too high, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Marte going back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch on its way. And that one skips in front of the plate.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Polanco at third, Blackmon at second with 1 away. Outside, 3-0 now. Byron Buxton will be next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Digging in to try it again, Byron Buxton. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. He's going to have to make some good pitches here.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. payoff pitch home. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. The second for one. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Rosario coasts under it. One down. So with one away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a throw over to first and the runner back. Runners on first with one down. Well hit to right, but foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-2. This is line to left. Blackman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Three-0 pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Here's Lucas Duda now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he fouls this one off. Moran stands at second with 2 gone. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. There is Dozier. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Twins are in front, 3-1. Here's Miguel Sano looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Sano brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. third inning here. 3-1 our score. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. Solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season, and the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Brian Dozier.
Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Misses, ball 2. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Twins. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Evan Gattis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 17 home runs and 58 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Fouled away. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Heading out toward shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Kyle Tucker. He reached on a single in his first try. Pineda sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Rosario, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Astros are back in business. It's now a 4-2 game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
In now, Jose Altuve. As he takes a bold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he takes strike 3 called, as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. Astros get a